Well, isn't this just lovely? Hello, I'm your host, the Tiger That Talks, and today we will be going over the culture of blind boxes, labubus, and other such things. I thought we'd make it fun. I thought instead of just blabbing on you about what blind boxes are and what the gambling addictions are that they often come along with blind boxes, I thought maybe I could just go and talk about labubus first. Dessert first. A little background on labubus. Labubu started as a character created by Casing Lung, part of a story series, The Monsters. The characters' designs were influenced by art styles like Nordic folklore and mythology. The toy gained even more popularity when they collaborated with Pop Mart in 2019. And by the year 2025, Labubu had released over 300 different dolls ranging in value, size, design, and color. Pop Mart CEO Wang Ning has a whopping 48.73% stakehold in the company. This has made him a ginormous amount of $21.1 billion US dollars. Wow. Let's talk about the design of Labubus. Labubus have a playful yet fierce look to them, including a round, furry form and large, toony eyes, bunny-like ears, and 9 sharp teeth. Though the first keyring Labubu wasn't released until 2023, the line was titled Exciting Macaron. Some famous celebrities, including Lisa from K-pop group Blackpink, was spotted with a Labubu hanging from her handbag. Other celebrities, such as Rihanna and Cher, have also been found sporting the little plushes. How to obtain a Labubu? So you can either buy them online, and you can get them from a lot of different websites, Pop Mart included as the official website, but typically people like to go to the Pop Mart store. The figures are more often than not sold in a blind box package. This leads us into our next topic. Leading back as far as the 90s, children have been drawn to the culture of collecting, finishing sets of collections. This system has developed within the recent years with the introduction of blind boxes. With blind boxes, however, there is not a guarantee that when you buy 6 new products, all 6 of those products will be different. Doubles are a possibility and are very often what occurs. This means the player will have to repeat purchases and continue buying more until they have a chance to possibly get every single item in that set to complete the collection. Why are blind boxes so addictive? A concept called intermittent reinforcement, demonstrated in an experiment with pigeons by American psychologist B.F. Skinner. The pigeons were given food when they clicked a lever, and the food given to them was varied in ratios. Compulsively, the pigeons started to flick the lever over and over again. Intermittent reinforcement. Much like how you won't win that scratch-off ticket, you probably won't get a rare in that little box that you just bought for $15. However, when you do get the rare in that little box, boom, intermittent reinforcement. You were taught that if persistent and dedicated enough, you are going to get a reward. Blind boxes aren't just toys and packs anymore. They're becoming much more than that. Many video games and even mobile apps have a lot of in-app purchases and loot crates, virtual blind boxes to be exact. Items you can use in-game, not really feasible objects in real life, but things that you can use in the game. You have to use real money, but hey, you got a cool pink gun now. Or you can emote real nice. The legality of it all. It's a very gray area, I'd say, in America. Yeah, it's a bit of a gray area. Though there are not a lot of laws on digital blind boxes and loot crates and all of that, a lot of voices are now advocating for stricter laws to be placed on these products and games and apps and things. Good, yay, we're just trying to bring attention to it finally. Dun dun. Scalpers. Dun dun dun. Scalpers are individuals who will purchase a good, often in bulk, with the intent of reselling it at a higher price, often an inflated price. The problem with this is that it creates scarcity amongst the products and allows for a lot of price gouging. Consumers who genuinely like the product and want to buy the product will now have to pay an exuberant amount of money just to own this little toy. And a rising problem with online shopping for these blind boxes are scalper bots. Yeah, isn't that great? Scalper bots are automated programs that are designed to quickly snatch up and buy bulk purchases of items that are just freshly listed. This pushes the artificial scarcity even more and really PMO. Sadly, scalpers have created a very hostile environment for the collection community, and people don't really want to deal with it anymore. They're starting to lose the feeling of happiness with their collections. They're just starting to drop it. They don't want to deal with it. And it turns away new people from wanting to join and pick up the hobby, because the hobby is now seen as a luxury purchasing affair. It is not seen as a casual little thing. Yeah! Good news. There are some people trying to combat the scalper situation. Hoorah! So a lot of stores are putting purchasing limits on customers. Retailers have begun implementing a limit to the amount of items a single customer can buy at a time. Many businesses have even employed an anti-bot measure so that they don't get those scalpers snatching up every little thing that they freshly list. Don't even get me started on the culture of fake labubus and fake blind boxes, fakes, all this whatever nonsense. There's a lot, okay? This was just a quick intro to it. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my first video essay I've ever written and recorded and edited. So let me know how I did, please. I really need to know. With all that being said, if you're looking to buy a blind box, yes, it is a toy, but the culture of it isn't always so innocent. So, thank you all so much. I love you all. I'll see you again next time.